you know, that's my interpretation of a TV that's broken. Hey guys, it's me, CakeHead, and welcome to a Speed UHC video. This is another cake story video. The last time I did a cake story, I talked about how I had to jaywalk across a highway to get to school. It was not fun, but it was fun to talk about. It made for a good story, and that's what the unfun experiences in life are good for. Telling stories on your YouTube channel or at a party or whatever. So today I have a story. I actually recorded this story a long time ago. Like I recorded it like freaking the day after I recorded that story about me almost getting hit by cars. I recorded it like the day after, but I could not for the life of me find the clip. I could just not find it. It was just unavailable. My computer deleted it or so, I don't know what it did. But so I didn't end up uploading that, but here I am today talking about that same experience that I was talking about all those weeks ago or years ago. I don't freaking know how long it was. Probably like 30 months or something. I'm talking about this story is actually no longer relevant, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. So a while ago, I stepped on my iPod and I had my shoes on, but I thought it would be fine because it was on a carpet. So I was like, you know, it's probably not even a big deal. And I probably wouldn't have even worried if it was on a hardwood floor. I would have probably been like, dude, it's freaking made of metal. It'll be fine. I have an iPod 5 for those of you who don't know. It's kind of outdated, but I don't really need an iPhone. If I really wanted a phone, I could just, you know, freaking get a flip phone, not pay like $70 a month for data and stuff. But that's besides the point. So I told the story of my history with iPods. So the first time I ever got an iPod was way back when. It was probably like when I was, I think I was, let's see, it was my first year of middle school. I was in 6th grade, so I was 11. And it was an iPod Shuffle. It was blue, and it was just like I know there's like a whole bunch of weird iPod Shuffles. I don't know why they have so many weird iPod Shuffles. But anyway, it was an iPod Shuffle. It was blue, and it was squared. It was teeny tiny. I found out that it only costs $50, which now that I look back on it, it's not surprising. It's a pretty shitty iPod. I got that iPod for my birthday, and I was like so hyped. I was like, dang, dude, what can I do with this? And I found out all I could do was listen to music. I couldn't play my Angry Birds app or whatever I freaking wanted to do. I don't know. I was freaking 11. What do 11-year-olds want to do? If you're 11, comment, tell me what you like to do. Make sure it's appropriate. And so, I was like, you know, I got this iPod, I'm gonna go swag, I can listen to whatever I want. Although I couldn't listen to whatever I want. Every single song was the song that my dad liked, and I hate the songs that my dad liked. Like, I'm gonna say what he likes, but I'm sure that there's a lot of people who agree with his taste and are like, dude, how come you not like that song? But he has like Aerosmith and other songs like that. And if you guys don't know, I'm super into like, if you ever hear music in my video, like yesterday I put in, I made a montage of me speed building my house on Coherent, and I put in this song called Dawn by Leonard Schrute. That's the kind of song I'm into. Like, I like electro songs, like freaking Tobu and stuff. But my dad has like all these freaking 90s songs, and I'm like, oh my god, you screwed this up so hard. This is like my first electronic device other than a DS. And like, how could I get it screwed up so hard? I'm just like, you know what? Let's make the most of it. And I take it everywhere. I listen to my crap music that I have. Try to make the good time of myself. And I eventually get some okay songs, like some Black Eyed Peas, which I guess I was into when I was 11. And I kind of get tired of it, and eventually I just fade away and stop using it. And then next year for my birthday, I get another iPod, and it's bigger by probably like a half a centimeter, and it's better by having a touchscreen feature. But it's an iPod Nano Touch, which isn't a big deal. I mean, the upgrade pretty much goes from not having a screen to having a screen, so you can select songs easier, I guess. But yeah, it's not much of an improvement. It's not like I'm going from freaking Macintosh to freaking Alienware. It's not like that kind of improvement. I get this new iPod and I give my old one to my brother. Recently he's lost it, and I don't blame him because I don't understand what he would do with it. So I gave him my iPod, and now I have this cool new, not cool or new really, but cool new relatively to the time. But I get this new touchscreen iPod, and I can listen to music, and I can deal with this. I can have what I want now. And so I start getting more songs. I get some freaking Macklemore, dude. Macklemore's hilarious. I got like Thrift Shop and some other of his songs. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can deal with this. And then I was like freaking out of it. I didn't have like any of the cool stuff that my friends had. They have like iPhone 5s, or I think iPhone 4S was the latest one at the time. And I'm just like, oh man, dude, I've just got this thing. And they're like, what is that? Ew, is that an iPod Nano? And I'm like, yeah. And they get really mad at it. And they're like, dude, that's gross. Why do you even carry that? It's like carrying feminine products on you. That's how gross it is. So eventually I get like embarrassed by my friends into buying an iPod Touch. And I saved up for like probably like 2 months. It wasn't that hard because I got it like right after my birthday. I got a whole bunch of money for my birthday, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna buy an iPod Touch. I got the iPod 4. I think the iPod 5 had come out like a month before, but I didn't want to like pay an extra $50 just to get like a flatter screen. So I'm like, yes, I got my iPod 4. So I get all this cool new iPod 4. And I had that for quite a long time. I got a Luigi case for it, and I got a whole bunch of songs. Still not the songs that I'm into today. I don't know. I guess I got different songs on that. But oh yeah, I think I got Spotify on that. I hate Spotify now. I feel like Spotify is like obsolete now. But anyway, I got Spotify on that, and I was listening to my good jams and stuff. And then one day I'm walking home from school, right, carrying my iPod in my pants, and I don't know why, like, I guess, you know, I guess this whole story is talking about how style changes, but I was wearing some really, really loose, loose shorts, and no matter what the weather was, I always like to wear gym clothes, no matter what, and I don't even like working out or anything, I just like wearing gym clothes. I feel like they're, like, easy to wear, they look semi-okay, and they feel great. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wear some gym clothes. And I have my iPod in my pocket, and I check what time it is, because I want to, like... No, I didn't check the time yet. I was getting across the street, but at the time, the street light was broken, so it never changed. It always said, like, red hand, so you could never tell when to walk. They recently fixed this, but a while ago it was broken. So I was like, oh crap, I'm just gonna run across the street as fast as I can. So I run across the street, and I'm walking, I'm like a block away from my house. I'm like, dude, I should see how long it took me to get home, because that'd be helpful to know. So, like, I was walking home from school that day. Normally I take a bus home, but I was walking home that day. And I wanted to see how long it took me to walk home. And so I checked my iPod, and I'm like, wait, it's not in my pocket. And I'm like, oh no, it must have fallen out when I ran across the street. So I run back to the street, and I find it in the middle of the street, and the screen is just white and black with, like, it looks like barcode or something, like black stripes on a white screen. And I'm like, oh god, I just lost this. And I had like a freaking awesome Minecraft Pocket Edition world. I'd still play Minecraft Pocket Edition if I hadn't freaking lost my iPod. But I've noticed I've been saying freaking a lot in this video, but whatever. So then I got an iPod 5 probably like 2 months later, and I'm like, yeah, this is nice, you know, I can definitely tell the difference between the iPod 4 and the iPod 5. I'm glad that I upgraded, and yeah, so I'm just chilling with my iPod 5, and I use it for a long time, and then it's like, you know, people, I never got a case for it just because, like, I didn't want to spend a lot of money to keep it protected. I guess, I don't know if that makes me a cheap person or a good caretaker. I don't know. So I just went back, and I never really put any case on it or anything. Actually, I got a Minecraft case for it, but it broke. It was very low quality. I just liked it because it made it look cooler. So I got this Minecraft case, and actually like chipped away slowly, and I'm like, oh well, high quality case, eh? And I never got another case after that. And so I just was, I'm at my friend's house, and he's got like this rocking chair. And so I set my iPod down next to the rocking chair, and I start charging it. I don't know why, the outlets in my friend's house are just like awful. Like it takes like 4 hours to charge my iPod, whereas at my house it takes like 45 minutes. And so I go downstairs and I try to check on like how long it's been charging for, and if it's fully charged. And I sit in my friend's rocking chair, and it rolls over onto my iPod, and it like crushes it, and it's cracked, but it's still working. And I'm like, oh god, you know, it's in bad condition, but at least it's working still, because you know that's all that matters to me. So I got this iPod, and I'm like, whew, that could have been a lot worse. And so I just continue using it, and eventually I like drop it again, and it gets even more cracked, and I'm like, oh, what bad luck. And so then I eventually just like I walked over to it, and I was trying to see what the charge was at, and I accidentally stepped on it, and it just stopped working for 2 days, and then it started working again, and I currently still own that iPod. So yeah, the reason I told this story was because I was gonna tell it like right after I stepped on it and it broke, and I thought I just like lost my iPod, but apparently not, because it just started working again 2 days later. But yeah, that's just the story of my many iPods. Well, anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this cake story, be sure to leave a like so I can know you guys want more cake stories in the future. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to Cake Plays the Game. Leave a me gusta if you enjoyed. CakeHead